Okay, Ron, what do you have for us? Hey, guys. So, just so you're aware and all, I know how come you're here. How come you made it all the way up here? Oh, I know, alright. You're here because I got the lowest prices and all the downside, am I right? And some of the new stuff I got in stock. Whew. You're gonna get a lot of value there. An awful lot. Thanks, Ron. Oh, a new item though. Scribe Snuff. Unlearn any masteries and choose again. Huh. A bit of celestial something or other said to induce mindfulness with no lasting side effects. That's fair, but I'm pretty certain with what I already have, so... On the other hand, we have more Stardust. See, this is more worth it. Just because compared to the other two we have here, that's... Well... Actually, no, it's not worth it at all, is it? That's 30 coins for a +3. I think I'll leave it at that for now. They're leaving, Dad. Just look at how much we got this time. And we have someone to talk to before this rite. Jodariel wishes to say something, huh? Jodariel appears to be prepared for whatever is to come this night. Though it is not yet dark, she is already in her raiment. Edwin soon joins her, also looking ready. Any sign of Rookie? None as yet. Complained about a chafing at the collar of his mask. Our freedom might be hinging on that collar then. I am certain that it is. It's good to see that they have a nice rapport with each other. Yep, they share a laugh together. The three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said, or needs to be said. Soon, if Volfred is to be believed, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey! What'd I miss? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, Rookie. We've got a little time. It isn't starting yet. How fair you struggles with your mask, Greentail. Feeling a lot better, thanks. Just had to smash it repeatedly against the wall for a little bit. Put some of the old nerves to bed there, for good measure. Though, this is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here. Like, soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well? That's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, Greentail? Well, it's just... We might be breaking up a band here, people. If one of us gets out, that's been bugging me for a while now. I thought we were all getting out of here at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all. Edwin slams his fist against the wall. No. Not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other. Each of us, the four of us, we're all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do, but we've been here from the start. I want you to know, my promise is to you, and I believe you'll do the same for me. So, it's like this. If any one of us gets out, great, but it's a start. We're going to do whatever it takes there, on the other side, to make it so the rest of us can get back too. What? You think we're going to build a bridge down here if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's going to take. I just know we have to try. Jodariel turns to you. Reader, we shall find a way. She nods to reassure you, and to reassure herself. Rookie nods his head in turn, and Hedwin's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. Yeah. Alright though, one of them could be getting out of here. And we've been together since the start of this journey. Since they found us near death in the beginning. Huh. One by one, they turn toward the door. A fall of Solium awaits, a vital step in your quest for freedom. Yet you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. Your three companions each gain +1 hope for the liberation rite. Steel yourself in turn. But before that, we've got some stuff to look at. River frost, so cold it can burn the skin, but keeps the wagon cool and food fresher longer. Keepsake from Sclorian shore. Oh. Huh. We have a new page in the book. The mercy shown, in the words of Golgolothanian, the Master General. The Impound and I, we helped to save my Emperor, and when the danger did subside, my Emperor Solium Mur, he said something to me, which shook me to the essence of my being. He said, "You gave your freedom, Master Golgolothanian, so that I may yet have mine. You, too, now are an exile of the downside. In all the days which I have left, I never could repay the mercy you have shown me, so, if I cannot do so in this life, then I shall do it in the next." We crossed the land together, and together with the imp, we gained the company of those who saw in him what I did. Once again, that's people who tried to kill him. I still feel... like, I understand the whole new experiences can change you, and especially being in this place that we are now. It still kind of irks me about what they did to the Sisters of the Arch, even though that was their job, to be assassins. They, the scribes themselves, most of them, were going to kill Solium Mur, and yet they changed their mind due to this place. And then the hypocrisy that they're shown to the Sisters of the Arch is a bit, well, like I said, it irks me a bit, but nonetheless. And before that, we shall see if Sandra has anything to say. Once more you have returned to me. What is it, reader? Ah, she does. This place, where you currently reside, it must be Mount Elodial, is it not? This was where those blasted scribes decided what to do with me. I had already failed in my mission to eliminate the demon Solium Mur. I did not anticipate his retinue, you see. Solium Mur, eighth of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the First Exile, or the last of his name. A once proud emperor who neglected his nation and found penitence in the downside. They took me and some of my Beyonders alive, although do not expect to see the account of that in their good book. Whether it was for mercy or for spite, I never became certain. They probably presumed that my expulsion for eternity would eventually have taught me some respect for them, but no, not yet. Not yet. Well, I do not mean that, really. The scribes did spare my life, and were it not for that, I would never have been thusly trapped to then enjoy your company, O lovely reader. Yes, that's certified style of snark you have there, Sandra. Thank you very much. Now, having met my quota of blaspheming for the time, I think it best that we resume the normal sort of business between us, if there is any to speak of. No, not right now, unfortunately. And good hunting at the precipice. May you soon rid the downside of some useless idiot. Wow. Bid her farewell. I shall be here if you need me, as always, Sandra. Ring the bell for good luck. And now we shall commence the liberation rite. Is everyone prepared, Hedwin? Yes, although several of us have another question that's been troubling us. You need but ask. You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Tempers in the rites this night. What happens if we fail? Hedwin, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. You intend to stray from the path? No. Then you have nothing to fear. But let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempers this night, then one of them shall end up going free instead of one of you. It is as simple as that. What, then, is to be done? The very same as if we achieve victory. We await our next such opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight, our plan is set in motion. We are united on our cause. We shall look as ever toward the stars for guidance, and seize upon our future chances just as they arise. Ooh, the plan. Ulfrid's ambitious plot to spark a revolution in the Commonwealth as peacefully as possible. The plan's current probability of success 18%. No. Then again, this is the start. We shall stand together, shoulder to shoulder, as the scribes themselves once stood. Ron Sandalwood. So, look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take great strides along the path. As the music begins, the stars alight, and soon the voice will call out to us. Oh joy.
Many years have passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium. You are to be commended for your guidance, reader, but only if you can prevail in this liberation rite. Here you stand to gain much more than some enlightenment. Your adversaries are none other than the Tempers. I trust they need no introduction. Soon, one among you shall regain their freedom.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the Tempers, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries the Nightwings. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. You know who I am already, but look at what we got here. The damn Nightwings decide to show up. Almost figured we were never going to see the day again. And this is Ignarius, huh? Huh. Very well. His, very, distinct hairdo there. He takes notice of someone in your ranks. Hey, you! He indicates Jodariel. She scoffs back at him. Lose the mask. Ain't seen one of our own in ages. Not in these damned robes. Jodariel's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she moves to remove her mask, just as her adversary asked. Satisfied. Whoa, you must be new. Jodariel. Such a way with words. Jodariel soon puts her mask back on. Enough talk. Ha! I like you, curly horns. Yes, indeed, such a way with words. Tell you what, once you put out your lights, you come along with these guys. You're gonna have a spot open. Only a shame is I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I should rather cut out my own tongue. Yep. Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind, we ought to stick together. Now, come on! Ignarius throws his mask back on as his allies snarl at the rest of you. Oh. Ashen Coal. Don't think I didn't see that. Plus 30 damage. Well then. Have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct this rite? The lone minstrel gets your attention in his subtle way. Reader, this is it. The first companion whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other two in the triumvirate shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened in the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision. Interesting, actually.
Who most deserves their freedom?
We've got a few choices, it seems. Both Hedwin and Jodariel can go free. Unfortunately, Ruki and May are not so lucky right now. Tizo can go free, if we choose. Sir Gilman can't, unfortunately. And neither can Panther. Although that's to be expected, since we've only just had them arrive with us. I don't believe I've used Hedwyn all that much. And he seems to be the, I think it would be a good choice for him to return now. I can still use Jodario for a while here. And, and the same goes for Teaser as well. So yes, I think I shall send Hedwyn back this night. Yes.